Okay, there's two tools, two pieces of paper I'm going to suggest that you use in every networking meeting. First one is agenda. Networking meetings are not social events. They are business meetings. So you need to know what you want to accomplish when you go to every meeting. There's two purposes behind this. Is one, to keep yourself focused so you're successful in these meetings. And I remember the meeting to this day when I decided I better do this. So I drove all the way down here. It was in April 2004. And I met with a guy, bought him a cup of coffee, and what did we talk about? Cardinals, opening day. The weather was beautiful. And kids. We had kids the same age. Had a great cup of coffee. And then he got up, got to go to work. Watched him walk out of the coffee shop, walk across the street to his office. And I thought, what an idiot I am. I drove all the way downtown, bought this guy a cup of coffee, and all we talked about was Cardinal kid and the weather. Then the light bulb came out. What an idiot he thinks I am. That's even worse. He's wondering, why does this guy drive all the way downtown to talk about the Cardinal kid and the weather? A waste of time. Because I didn't have myself focused on what I wanted to achieve and held myself accountable to do that in this meeting. What I also learned is by using the agenda, it educates the people that you're meeting with how they can help you. Because if they've already agreed to invest their time with you, then they're looking for, how do I help you? They want to. So make it easy for them. Use the agenda. When I say use it, give it to them. Put it in front of them, a piece of paper. Keep it in front of you to hold yourself accountable. Second thing is your target list. And go ahead, Laura.
Yeah, how do you get a network meeting? Like, who am I meeting with? How do I find the person to meet with?
Okay, and we're going to get that in about 2 slides.
Okay.
If I don't answer your question, hold me accountable.
I will.
Okay, and look at the top half of this resume. This is when I talk about making it unique. Okay, so when you talk about Brent, he was a young kid. He's a sales guy. And we took selected accomplishments. That first part there, that's the top half of his resume. No one can put their name on it but Brent. I did change the name, so I didn't use it. But the paragraph is pretty generic for a sales guy. But there's no one that can say they accomplished those specific things. That's why it's unique to him. And that's where the top half of your resume, you should put those accomplishments that gives evidence that the words are real. The bottom half are who you want to meet. Here are companies I'm interested in, and here are the people in those companies I want to meet. Your goal is to meet your next hiring manager. So however you identify the companies, whether it's the book of lists, the business journal, friends, family, just knowledge, then use LinkedIn to find your next hiring manager. That's who you want to talk to. Trying. So how do you start this? Start with the people you know. Write down everybody you know. You'll be surprised how long a list it is. Friends, family, people out of your church directory. My best network in St. Louis was the roster of my kids' sports teams. That's how I got to my first job. That's how I got to BJC. Was another father on my kids' sports teams. Because what do you have in common? Kids. It's a great bond. Automatically opens up the conversation. Write down everybody you know. Then prioritize them based on how valuable you think they can be to you. And our goal is to start with the people you know that can introduce you to the people you want to know on your target list. St. Louis is about a 4-circle town. meaning you will never get more than four circles away from yourself before you will have someone in common. Happens all the time. The good news is that means you can get to anybody in this town you want. Total confidence that everyone in the room can do that. What we don't know is the exact circles to go through to get there. That's why you want to have target people to take some of the randomness out of networking. To educate people who you want to meet, what companies you're interested in, because they want to help you, so make it easy for them to get you closer to that job over there that we're looking for. Because it's not coming from them.